Hello, and this is the Jonin Monkey, welcoming you back to the Fire Emblem Sacred Stones playthrough, where today we're finishing off the last of the bandits. And this is incredibly cheap. Seriously, like, 20% chance of me missing? God, how... I'm sorry, I just feel just incredibly cheated. Anyway, we are now going to finish off Bone, who, as I said in the last part, has the stupidest name I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's not very intimidating, and I'm presuming it's not his natural name, otherwise it would be extremely awkward. It's sort of like, hello there, my name is Clive, what's your name? Bone. Really? So how did you get that name? I have no idea. It's the bane of my life. Oh, geez. I think the only name I've heard that's even stupider than that is Vicious from Cowboy Bebop, which, don't get me wrong, he's a cool enough guy, but seriously, who names himself Vicious? Oh, anyway. Yeah, we're gonna get, stick the spear through the archer. That's the thing about archers. They can attack from afar, but the one thing they can't do is attack at close range. So the best thing to do with archers on the enemy side is to try and tempt them close to you, and then try and finish them off with an up close and personal attack. Now, yeah, this is pretty much the villagers say thank you, and they give you pure water, which kind of is actually pretty useful against magic users, but there aren't any magic users around, so we're just gonna have to keep that in the supplies for now. So, and hopefully Garcia will finish off this guy. Yep, an axe to the head always does the trick. I also love how fighter units, if you notice a few seconds back there, Garcia basically hovered in the air whilst they were waiting for the units to die. It's either bullet time or Garcia has the powers of levitation. And with that single blow, Ross has just taken out the archer, and since the condition for this map was defeat all enemies, we have pretty much beaten the level. So now, on to the cutscenes. Yeah, he's thanking you for saving his son, and hold on a moment, apparently Seth recognised him. You, the great Garcia? Oh, jeez. My whole comparison of him to the great Gonzalez is pretty close. Yes. Yeah, I don't quite understand why whenever anyone has a G, they always call him the Great Gonzalez. I mean, you never see doing it with any other letter, like, this is the fantastic Frederick. This is the superb Simon. This is the excellent Eric. But yeah, enough of my terrible name puns. Basically, Seth is asking him to come back, and although I kind of, I mock and dislike a lot of parts of this game, there are bits that I like, and I've got to admit, I do kind of like Garcia's backstory here, which is basically saying that he basically fought his heart out for his country, and then his wife died when he... he had just been fighting for people who really didn't give two shits about him, basically. So he's saying he promised that he would look after their son and not carry out the fighting anymore. But it's a little bit generic, but I kind of like the way it's written and the element it adds to Garcia's character. But of course, Ross isn't having any of it, the ungrateful git. He's basically saying, if you're not going, then I will. I'm a fighter, and the best in all of Ede, which is the village, basically. I know I can do this. Listen to me. So yeah, I do kind of like this relationship between them. How Ross is somehow sort of giving, sort of like Garcia back his fighting spirit. Although I do like the way he says, "Being a soldier, it's such a big part of you. You can't throw that away." So what he's basically saying is, go on, Garcia, give in to the violence. You can't be a father and a caring person. Give in to the violence. You know, carving up people such as bandits and etc. is just what you want. But yeah, in all seriousness, I really do like this cutscene. Although, one other mocking element. Ross is getting a bit ahead of himself in terms of confidence. And he's saying, I'm not going to lose to you, Garcia. Seth, I think I'll join you. If I don't, my son is going to attack me, and he's so weak, he's not going to survive. I mean, he was barely able to fight against an archer and a couple of bandits. Seriously, he's going to need all the help he can get. And now we have the traditional thank you scene by this very bald, generic NPC. My, that's a wonderful bracelet you're wearing. No, thank you. Father gave this to me in the first cutscene. Oh, really? Oh, you shouldn't wear that valuable so openly, since we're in there. And there be dangerous thieves around who will constantly steal things from you. Hint! Hint! Foreshadow! Foreshadow! Yes, but anyway, basically, what the general point of this cutscene is, he's saying that Gardo has no interest in upholding the law, and they hope that Prince Emphraim would prevail, but rumour is he's on the verge of being crushed by Gardo's vast numbers, and so the people of Renes have no hope. Well done, Emphraim, you moron. Not only are you responsible for the death of several Exodus Knights, but your sister is now currently on a suicide quest to try and rescue you, and the people have no help. Well done. And what do you know? Here's the douche himself. Yeah, this is the first time you see Emphraim in the game, and this flashback basically Erika is asking to be taught swordplay. And I do like what she says next here. I do not like uncivilized behaviour. So basically, it's not out of pacifism she doesn't fight, it's out of elitism. Uncivilized behaviour, my ass. One of the elements I don't like about this game, I know I said there are elements I like, but I do not like these two lords. I'm sorry, Emphraim and Erika are bland characters, and especially this scene. It's meant to be a sweet brotherly relationship, but look at them. Look at this. I'm your brother. Brothers are supposed to protect their sisters. It's not nothing for you to be worried about. It's no cause of concern. Yes, but I am your sister. Sisters are supposed to be worried about their brothers. Seriously, what kind of brotherly sister relationship is that? It sounds like they're reading their job descriptions. They don't sound like they have any neutral family bond whatsoever. It's just this is the problem. I mean, Fire Emblem has had some great characters of lords. You've had Roy, you've had Ike, Hector and Lynn were absolutely awesome in Fire Emblem, but these two, they're just so bland and they're so generic, and they're not even that. Emphraim, the only thing he's got on go for it is that his lance wielding is cool, but apart from that, they've got nothing. They're just really bland characters. It's a bit of a shame when every single person in the cast is more entertaining and more appealing than they are. But anyway, someone has basically bumped into Erika now, knocking her out of her Trail of Thought flashback, and what? Oh, her bracelet has been stolen. My bracelet? It's gone. Where could it have gone? Did that man take it? Yes, Erika, you've fallen for the oldest trick in the freaking book. Oh dear. Well, I suppose we'll have to forget about it. Okay, no, apparently Emphraim is so obsessed with chasing after a bracelet, so I guess I'll see you next time. Cheerio, off to find the bracelet.